What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Greater Human Performance Podcast, where we discuss nutrition, strength, and self-improvement. In today's podcast, we are discussing one of the biggest traps that a lot of people unfortunately fall victim to, that is keeping them or preventing them from reaching their health and fitness goals. And so the big mistake that a lot of people make is that they believe that they have to do too many things every single day, every single week, in order to actually make progress. And I've personally fallen victim to this trap when I was younger, because I was also in the mindset or belief that the more that I do, the more progress I will make. However, when you try to do everything, you typically end up doing nothing because it's too much, it's overwhelming, and you're not able to maintain that consistently for the long term. And so one of the most common things I hear from individuals that are struggling to stay consistent with their health and fitness goals is that they are very limited on time, or they have too many responsibilities, so it affects their ability to work out, eat healthy, drink more water, sleep more. Essentially, all the metrics or the day-to-day actions that we typically associate with improving your health and fitness. And so to that, I say that just because you can't focus on one thing doesn't mean you can't prioritize another. For example, there is always something that you can work on. If you can't focus on your exercise for the day or for the week, then focus on your nutrition. If you can't focus on your nutrition, focus on your hydration. If you can't focus on your hydration, focus on your sleep. Like, there is always something that you can work on and prioritize over another that is still going to help you make progress. And that's exactly the trap that a lot of people fall victim to. They think the opposite. They think that because they can't work out, then they can't focus on these other things. It just goes to shit, that it doesn't make a difference, or it basically ruins the amount of progress that they've made so far. If I were to take that same thought process and say, I can't work out today, so who cares about my nutrition? Who cares about my hydration? Who cares about my sleep? Does that really make sense? Absolutely not. Point being is that just because you can't focus on one metric does not mean that you can't focus on another. There is always something that you can work on to make progress. And this is the exact reason why a lot of people struggle to make progress, because they become fixated on one metric and they think that that one metric is what's going to completely solve and transform their lives. Yes, it can have an impact. Yes, exercise is very important. Obviously, nutrition is important. Obviously, hydration is important. Obviously, sleep is very important. These are all very important metrics. However, you have to be flexible with your process given a specific situation, especially if it's something that's out of your control. The more flexible you are with your daily priorities, the more consistent you're going to be in the long term. And that consistency is what's going to help you actually make progress and be successful in the long term. So that is the podcast for today. That is the message. Hopefully you found value in this message. If you did, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next one.